For a long time now, Fraiser Island has been a magnet for 4B owners. The combination of sand and rainforest makes for tracks that beckon drivers with a keen sense of adventure. If you've ever been behind the wheel over here and you thought that was tough, well, imagine trying to navigate this beast around the island. All in a day's work for Kirsty Thompson. She's been behind the wheel of one of the hardest working buses in the country for several years. Today she's taking a group up Fraser's Eastern Beach. This is quite a big bus for a little person. Is it fun to drive?
It is a lot of fun to drive. You know, you get used to it after a while and it drives itself mostly. So, yeah, you jump in and a lot of people look at you going, is she really going to drive that thing? But yeah, you sit in the front and it works. It's pretty good.
Any main tips?
Momentum is the key.
Yeah.
You know, driving through soft sand, you can't stop. Yeah. As soon as you stop, you're sunk. So you've got to try and get the right gear, get through and, you know, make them happy in the bus, even use them, get the bus rocking and everything and get them smiling and you're having a great time as well. So as soon as you get a little bit nervous and a little bit kind of frustrated, you're not getting through. So you've got to be happy and got to enjoy it.
Water crossings, coffee rock, soft sand and, of course, salt water. It's an environment that takes its toll on components and corrosion is a particular concern. That's where my mate Gary from CouplerTec comes in. They're the first in the world to develop a commercial league of electronic rustproofing systems. And these new systems are so strong they can offer protection to heavy machinery no matter the size.
We have to see how it's pulsing green. If it's green, it's good. Green means go. If you see a red light, we've got a problem.
Only having been installed for a little while, the true value won't show for a few years yet. But one vehicle that has stood the test of time is Gary's Landcruiser. What's going on here? Taking pictures of the car?
Yeah, well, how it all started out, way back in around about 1998, we did a film photo shoot with the Cruiser, back then with the Mahino, which I might say looked a hell of a lot different than what it does today. Yeah, well, the pure idea of taking these photos is because the old girl, that's 18-year-old, still exists and looks like in pristine condition, but the old Mahino is just about fallen apart and disappeared.
Yeah.
The reason why the Cruiser still is because of the CouplerTec system.
It's hugely complex, isn't it?
No, it sounds very complex, but the science, which we have international patents for, is quite sound. The fact is we pump electrons into the vehicle. Nature takes electrons out of the vehicle. If we can keep our supply greater than the loss, then we don't or won't have a corrosion problem.
Moving into the 21st century, CouplerTec has added a new car to its fleet. And Gary assures me that it too will be looking spick and span in 15 years' time.
If you're going to own a four-wheel drive, then you enjoy what four-wheel drives are good for, and that's driving on beaches and so forth. So feel like you're in another world. It's peaceful, serene, and like what better views are there? Here we are on a day like today and it's beautiful skies, great surf, and here driving up a beach and there's hardly a soul in sight.
Whether you've got a truck or a family four-wheel drive, CouplerTec makes systems for both commercial and recreational vehicles. For more information as to how they work and to place an order, give the team a buzz or jump onto their website. And if you're looking to stay on this side of the island, Yeerong Beach Resort makes for a great base.